Hmm. No, I have no idea. Oh! Good day, fellow weirdos and art fans and art lovers and monster fans and monster lovers. It's time once again for Creepy Cheapies here in the Library of Horror Hotel, where we, you know the drill, right? We appreciate and explore and examine and acknowledge the fine art of monsters and masks, specifically latex monster masks for the most part, those that cost less than $5,000. Today's monstrosity comes to us from the folks at Oktober Studios. That's October with a K, and no, not Oktober, not like that, with a K instead of a C. You know, and no, I didn't say KFC. No, no. Although, if you go to the KFC, get me the number 8, the box that comes with the chicken and the... Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes, today's monster, a horrible thing from the 2023-24 lineup from Oktober Studios. Really cool one here for you zombie lovers. And who among us doesn't like zombies? It's the very unusual and unique and stylish Voodoo zombie. That's right, Voodoo zombie. Who do that voodoo? He do. Look at this character here. Now, as you can see, he was in a former life, when he was human, he dabbled in the black arts in a way that he probably shouldn't have, and made himself into an undead, immortal, living corpse kind of guy. And he still has his, he puts on his voodoo makeup to look scary. As you can see, that's white paint that he has on, that he's wearing. He's actually wearing white makeup to look extra skullificated. And his hair is kind of like dreads, kind of like dreadlocks. Really puts the dread in dreadlocks, doesn't he? Kind of dreadlock looking, kind of ropey, long gray hair. And this poor old guy was some sort of witch doctor. And as far as what you'd wear with him, I would say look up vintage images of like old school witch doctor characters and costumes. And if you didn't go to school with any old witch doctors, look it up online and you'll find something, I'm sure, on the internet that will be appropriate. Now, as you can see, this is a very deluxe guy. He sells for somewhere around 80 bucks. Prices are all over the place these days, a little inconsistent, but neighborhood of $80 will get you a voodoo zombie with a very scary eye. And let me just point out, I did not enhance the paint. Like most of Oktober Studios products, this came with that cool of a paint job, with that much detail on the teeth and the areas of exposed bone and all the other creepiness going on there. And well, as a voodoo zombie, he's a little diminished intellectually compared to when he was alive. You know, I think he moves a little bit more like a zombie. I think he's kind of shaky and unsteady, and you know, because he's found that his motor reflexes and general coordination and manual dexterity have been diminished since death. Oh, he tells me, oddly enough, his parallel parking skills remain intact. So who knew? Depends on what kind of voodoo you do. And you know what they say, don't be messing with voodoo if you are silly. Look at this scary thing. As you can see, it's got the big bib in the front. It's got a pretty big bib in the back. It's got a lot of hair. And one more interesting note about the Voodoo Zombie from Oktober Studios, which costs about $80. One more note is that this same sculpture, this basic design, has already been covered on Creepy Cheapies, thanks to... Let's pull this up for you. It's the alternate that came out first. It's Stench Zombie. As you can see, these guys are the same sculpture, okay? The same mold with the same detailing and the same rotted areas, the same eye, the same teeth, everything like that. But very different finishing work. You could have these same two characters at the same haunted attraction or Halloween party or Halloween display, and nobody would even notice. Nobody would recognize it's the same mask because they look so different. Stench here came out first, and is kind of a greenish color with some yellow bones. And then Voodoo Zombie came out a year or so later and has the voodoo ceremonial tribal face paint on, and has the long hair and has the jungle witch doctor look, which Stench doesn't really have. So 2 good looking zombies covered today on Creepy Cheapies. And well, that's all I really have to say about Voodoo Zombie. So I hope to see you here again next time. 80 Sue Hill